So the big question is, who do we take with us on the story mission? It's finally time. We've taken so many weeks and so many missions to bring our DLCs up to speed. We have one side story mission to do, but I want to do that once we've advanced a bit here. It'll be a great training ground for all our heroes, just to get them at their peak before the main finale. But we got this, and it's time we did it. But who do we take with us? We've got Wanda. She's pretty strong too. We've got me. But who do we take with us? You know, I like to bring Doctor Strange because we could bring back the combat items, but I wonder if that's using him too much when we could use other people who could do similar things. I mean, we know that we can... I've got Mindbender, but Wanda has something similar. And we also know that Morbius has something similar, even if it's just one shot. I've always liked bringing Ghost Rider. He seems to be a pretty heavy hitter, and if he has to, he can hide in a little hellhole. We could drop people into it, which is always nice. So I don't know quite what to do. I'm thinking about that. And Doctor Strange is no slouch. He can give us all extra resist and extra block. He can give us 4 card plays in a turn. He can hide one of us and heal them at the same time. It does really sound like a good argument against him, for him. And also, you know what? His Axe of Angaramus has gotten so buffed up that actually is quite strong. But I think people like Storm, people like Morbius, even Deadpool is very strong and has a really good hit, not necessarily dependent on their I have to get up to the special level and then everything works. Likewise, it's not bad to bring Venom for something like this. I wonder if Venom is the answer, because he can really do great stuff. He does chains, he does area stuff, he hits really hard. I like that about him. So that's a good question. You know, I'm going to have to face the fact that I'm going to have to see what works and use that as a learning, as a way to learn how to do this. So let's see what we do here.
So this is how it ends. My sister consumes all Transia with demonic energy on my watch.
On all our watch.
Wait, we aren't just gonna let that happen, right?
We have the Skull's Godkiller.
Which may offer some hope against Lilith, but unfortunately, there are other factors at play.
Some not so jolly green factors.
I doubt the Hulk will ever let us get within striking distance of my mother again.
Or Cathan's temple.
Hey, I could try fastballing every Stark satellite in the sky at him. Worked once before. Sorta.
Why look to the heavens
Showtime.
when the answer is right in front of you? Nice entrance.
Indeed.
Hey, it's the Ghost Lady!
Agatha.
Are you? Is this? What the hell is going on here right now?
She's about to get to the good part.
The most powerful creature on Earth isn't on Mount Wundagore. She's the witch of Wundagore. And it's time she went home.
mean all this time she was visible and Stark didn't notice her in the living room all these weeks when they're schmoozing in the morning with Robbie? Seriously? Okay. Let's take a look at what she has. I think we definitely want to do something about putting no more in there. I know it's a finale thing. It knocks her out. That's the fact. Consume all health to damage each enemy near her. 1 for each health. Draw a card for each KO. The only thing I have a problem with is every time I've brought a card that's got to be effective in her area, it doesn't work. So something like hex, is it hex mark? Teach enemy in an area. What's in an area? That's not a same thing, but she has something like here, chaos field. I make a point not to bring that because every time I brought it, it's not close enough. You know what I mean? I see detonate being a very good thing to have. And it's all about people near her. That means you have to use a thing to have her run. The chances of people being near her is where we have the problem. Increase size of her area by 40% for 2 turns. But anyway, these things seem okay, and that's why I want to keep them. I like this idea, but the odds of there being enough near her is just not there for me. Let's see what I have. Okay, quick slash, wild strike, deadly ground has been very useful, not just for heroism, but it's got stuff that, it's got more ley line type stuff that we can take advantage of. 2 mind benders, 1 is free. Inspire, great to have. Bloodstorm, Bladestorm, I mean, I love it. Holy Burst has been really, really valuable. I don't want to change anything about this. The only thing I want to change, I think, is let's get him back on this with taking the mask. I'm not a head prop person there. And give me my yeah. Oh, and silly me, I forgot. I want some really smoking blades here. Give me some blades that spit fire. Ooh, look at that one. There we go. We've got a nice symbiote one. We've got a nice fire one. That's my kind of stuff. Now, who do we bring with him? He's not even available. He's a hero op. Well, I guess that determined it. So, we've got her. Aurora. We've got... He's been very valuable lately. He's an old favorite of mine, I prefer. It's very clever, but it's only when they give us the stuff we need that we can actually do this. And Strange has been consistent. That's why I like him. That's why I like bringing him. It isn't because he's a favorite character. It's because he's effective. And he can also restore stuff. But in his own right, he can be of aid to us in every respect. So I'm seeing this. It's really starting to look like between Morbius and I really like her. She does a lot of area stuff. But he brings us 4. He brings us 4. Okay, so if that's what we're bringing, he's got to have his different mode because he's going to be doing stuff for us. Shield of the Seraphim. We've got the free Shield of the Seraphim. 7 Sons of Cinnabus. Crimson Bands. Vapors of Valtor. But we want astral meditation. That's important. 7 Sons is at best overrated. I think the Axe of Angaramus. It's funny when I used to see playthroughs, it looked like almost looked like Axe of Angaramus was a bit of a waste. And I'm seeing that actually has some great advantages. Right now, as it is, if he hasn't been hit, it goes 240. Alright, so that's already good. This has anybody in an area, and of course can go 240 if we have 6 heroism. This can be even more if we had 6 heroism. If 4 heroism is 240 and 180, 3, 4. It's like, it's awesome. So I still think Axe of Angaramus is good and is not exhaust. So we're gonna bring him. And he gives us heroism, and we like that too. Alright. All the magic people are here. Now, what do we do here? We've got this baby. Battlefield scanner. I'd say under the circumstances, we are bringing a recovering nanobot. I know we can do stuff like that. I'd rather have the recovery nanobot available that we can heal somebody who's been injured and they can fight on without losing anything. Oh, I guess he's patiently waiting. Okay. Everybody's in their special outfits.
Going back home again. I thought this was supposed to feel warm and fuzzy.
Unfortunately, your old home has got some intruders. Stay strong. I know how hard this will be for you.
For me. Same goes for you.
You may find the Hulk is not like you.
I know how to handle him. Don't you worry.
Oh, I hope so.
Wundagore, here we come.
There's Hulk and Hydra and your mother. It'll be an interesting reunion.
See, Nico's ready for her hero ops, so she's in her battle outfits.
I've done some danger room training at the X-Mansion, and you were much more challenging.
Why, thank you. I consider that an honor. Are we this time gonna get the right spiel from Caretaker? Because she talked about this when we were doing like a Blade a Blade story. Okay, she ain't talking this time. That's the way it goes. Well, here we go. Let me just bring a little bit down.
All that time you spent practicing, hour after hour, trying to control your powers. Well, dear, I think you're finally ready to screw it all and let go.
Impossible.
You know how much I
comes Mom.
Now you see why. Daughter of Transia, at last you return home. Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
My... pain? Yes. Mother. You can have it all!
Okay, purify Fallen Hulk. Use Absorb Darkness when Fallen Hulk is downed to draw Lilith's corruption into the Hunter. Purify Fallen Hulk 3 times to permanently eliminate Lilith's influence and restore Bruce Banner. We've done this before with Ilyana. I don't remember. I guess it was Miko or.
The only way to stop this is to get Lilith out of that
Dr.
monster's...
Strange.
out of Dr. Banner's head.
It was that.
That's not going to be easy.
I have done it before. I can do it again.
And I couldn't be more pleased.
I haven't moved an inch.
Oh,
We don't wish to harm you, Bruce. And we'd like to avoid being smashed if possible.
Strongest there is. Scarlet Witch's full power is unleashed for this battle. All Scarlet Witch cards are upgraded. Oh my god. We needed to bring no more, didn't we? Scarlet Witch's offense is doubled. An extra Scarlet Witch card will be drawn each turn. Oh my god, did I forget to bring the one thing we needed? Well, actually no. We just have to bring him down. Oh, thank god for that. But my understanding was to defeat him, you did have to use no more. But you have to be close enough for that. Okay, so why are we having altars? Do we... Oh, we got one of those too. Oh, good lord. Do we even have anything that counts as a detonation? Oh, okay. We're not in that, are we? We're outside of that. Oh, I like it. Well, let's... That takes everyone out, except him. Oh my god.
Fear the silence.
Oh, I like it.
Mother protects me.
Oh, that was so nice. He has such a long way to go, it's not funny. I don't think we need this.
Perfect.
Good for another time. let's start with
How invigorating! All who serve Lilith will fall. Not as powerful as Lilith had hoped. Have your back.
and there's that whole out of card play thing. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. I don't want to use Mindbender twice. That's the one problem. Lucky guy. Oh, I see. Oh, you're so lucky, Hulk. That was the next stop for you. Well, he's only gonna hit me once, so... Okay, so let's see what happens. We know the Hulk's gonna hit hard, and unfortunately is gonna hit... well, is gonna hit the Scarlet Witch. Fortunately, we also have a cure.
They called in some friends. I'm flattered to have held their attention. It doesn't have to be this way, Banner. Don't listen to her voice. You have to fight it.
Why wouldn't I listen to Mother? Look at what she's done for me.
Lilith will extract a price for everything she has given you. She does nothing out of charity.
You still don't see it, Hunter, but you will. very soon. You will regret that.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, I would be inclined to move her in that direction.
Let's try this.
And I'll give her a healing. Pity we can't take him out too.
You have earned this!
Yeah, I'm so scared.
You're making a mistake!
So is it 6:59? You know, this is a good time. So what is he, 263? Chain 2's not enough, but I know what is. Huh. Oh, we only have one on that. Darn. It's so nice to get rid of him. Do you see me worried? I'm not worried. It's free. If I had 3. So nice. That might be what we need. Might be all we could do. We don't have a good... All my knockbacks were... All my knockbacks were,
The light shines on the most dutiful.
All my knockbacks were, you know, redrawn, so...
Her fire burns inside me. Her will be done.
Whoa!
Mother
There's more of them on the way.
Give me ammo.
Their intentions haven't changed.
Dr. Banner's transformation as one of the Fallen is truly terrifying.
I take that as a compliment, Hunter. Never again will I question who I am.
This is not who you are! My mother preyed upon your inner turmoil to create this twisted image of what you desired.
And she exceeded all expectations.
Reality is only an illusion. You should have known better than to challenge us.
Now, it's Hunter's turn. That's one.
I am not myself.
Chaos.
Not you.
Should be useful.
I wasn't supposed to do it on her. I don't like where she is, frankly.
Let's give it a go. Just what this battle requires.
Okay. There's not much we can do here. He's got, what, 2 more? No, I want to wait till it's really... I mean, there's a possibility he'll attack us. But the chances are he's going to be... he's not going to attack us. So, he's going to just walk from place to place. I like all of these things. I don't want to change any of it.
Still they persist.
We can't keep this up forever. He'll just keep getting stronger.
You just need enough time to purge Lilith's corrupting influence on his mind.
This is not something to be done in haste.
Oh, there's another dog over there. Okay, we just have to keep a distance from him. We have no more animals, so... Forceful knockback. Something happened. Look at this thing, okay? He's gonna beef up all our cards. I mean, why not bring him? He gets mad. Look at him getting mad.
Try that more often.
What do you have? $5.99? Oh, you're so lucky. That's not forceful, unfortunately. That would have been nice. Oh. Oh, that's so tricky. just wish we had enough here for crimson bands.
A helping hand.
Let me show you the way. This should aid me in my fight.
He's corrupted, so we don't want him anywhere near us.
When I get angry.
Okay, I don't want to remove anything here. At the very most, deadly ground, but wild strike. That might be useful too, to be honest. Okay, I'm not getting rid of anything. Yeah.
She has chosen me to finish this.
Well, you can't hit anybody, so... That's taking the...
They're set on coming after me.
Okay, so he's got 5... But why do that when we can just take him the heck out?
Let's show them why.
Perhaps we should team up more often.
What is happening?
Don't mention it.
You have my thanks.
Okay.
By the will of the old gods. I wouldn't get up if I were you. Prepare yourself! A gift from ancient traditions.
It barked.
This one won't bother us again.
There we go. Easy peasy, right? We have one more, I think. Oh, Hunter's got an environmentalist thing going too. I'm not seeing that. We have all the good stuff here. Could use another one of those Axe of not Axe of Agamotto's, the other one, Agamotto's Gaze. Oh no.
Still keeping their eyes on me.
So this is the problem, because we didn't bring the right
Can
card
we
with
possibly
us.
hope to defeat this hulking beast? What happens to the soldier?
Ah, okay, so they did give it to us. Alright.
A moment of
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I don't get it. Oh, yeah, no more. No nearby targets? See, that's the problem.
You're in trouble now.
That was really something.
She has to be close enough to him, in other words, right? This is it, right?
Impressive.
That is part of it. That is part of the job. And here we go.
Return.
We did it! We did it!
Is he?
Any moment!
Ignire.
What is it you said, Agatha? Screw it! Ego sum tenebris et veniut in domo suum iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta.
This is why Sarah has such high blood pressure.
I like she's on
Sure
Super
you're
Link.
okay?
I will be.
So will he.
Don't worry, we've got nerd clothes for you. Wow! That was incredible! That was amazing! You'd think I'd never did this before. Let's keep it as a comic book. I think that's good. Whoa. Welcome, Bruce Banner, to the Abbey. Now, he's going to be a little different. He's not going to be part of the Friends system, so we can't give him gifts. There's going to be a different eligibility requirements for him to get his legendary stuff. You'll see. Okay.
You can't use your spider sense. That's not fair.
Nope, I'm just better than you.
Oh no. Oh, they've got the TV back on. Awesome.
All right. I'd like to make a toast. To Wanda, who not only put Lilith back in her place, but brought back our friend Dr. Banner.
More like mopped the floor with him.
I know I speak for the rest of the Avengers when I say thank you. We couldn't save the world without you.
To Wanda! To Wanda!
To Wanda.
And the next generation of heroes who've so graciously hosted us, the Midnight Suns. There's hope for the future as long as people like you are fighting for it.
Aw, Steve.
Here, here, to the Suns!
To the Suns.
The Suns.
Congrats, kid. You beat the freaking Hulk. He nearly tore me in two, but you bested him. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Logan. That means a lot.
Hey, Hunter. Are you looking for Blade? He's, busy.
Yeah, busy at night.
Also, if you're looking for Captain Marvel, she's also busy.
That's a hit.
And she's also outside.
Okay, I will.
If you happen upon them, it was Peter's fault.
What? You gave the whole thing away.
So they're on a date.
I keep thinking about Banner's return. He has a long road ahead of him.
Yes, he has returned to normal. Maybe we should celebrate.
Normal. What is normal for people like us? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy those big green fists are on our side. But his path to full recovery will be a long one.
I see. So the problem is we have a brilliant scientist turned monster who must battle his inner demons or face losing control.
Yes, but the Hulk problem is a bit more complicated than that.
I was talking about you.
I see. You are implying that I have something to teach my fellow doctor. I suppose we could compare notes. Very astute, Hunter.
Oh, good. Has he got something to say about his friend?
How time flies when you're having fun, right, champ?
Oh, jeez, really?
In my folly, I feared Wanda would falter if she faced Lilith again. Happily, I have the proverbial egg on my face.
Oh my god, Miko. What are you doing?
Having celebratory drinks with coworkers.
Where is Nico? And what have you done with her?
She was too emo and gothy, so I traded her in for a happier, peppier model. Like one of those anarchist cheerleaders.
A cheerleader? Things are worse than I thought.
Oh, calm down. I'm not cheering for a high school football team. I'm cheering for you and Wanda. You two knocked Lilith on her ass and managed to jailbreak Banner's brain and bring him back. You both freaking killed it today. Told you everything would get better once Wanda was back.
Wanda would not be here if you had not broken all the rules to break Lilith's corruption over her.
I can't take all the credit. You're the one who said the incantation and absorbed the damage.
But there would have been no incantation without you. You dared to dabble in forbidden magic to bring back your friend. You should be commended.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that.
I still never thought I would live to see the day.
It's just... we're actually starting to feel like a real family. Maybe a somewhat dysfunctional family with a ton of issues to work through, but still a family.
Does this mean you look upon Tony and Doctor Strange as honorary uncles?
If you mean honorary crazy uncles who cast enchantments and give you useless gadgets for your birthday, then yes.
That sounds slightly irritating, but we both know it could be worse.
Yeah, this might be the first family I've had where we didn't try to murder each other and just annoyed each other to death instead.
Well, here is to this family not killing each other then.
Ha! Here's to being cycle breakers. What are you doing still talking to me? Wanda totally needs your attention.
You sure?
Yeah, I got Cap to keep me company.
Good talking to you, Nico.
You too, Hunter. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it.
Come on, let's toast.
Didn't you just have one?
Yeah, but not with you.
What should we toast to then?
I don't know. There's so much to be happy about right now. You pick.
How
about to our friendship?
Aw, I like that.
There is no way we would have had our victory today without you.
Oh, come on, that's not true. You could have lifted the corruption from Banner just like you did for me. And by the way, aren't you like literally made to kill Lilith?
I am not the one who sent her flying through the air today. That was all you. So, here is to you, Wanda.
I feel weird drinking to myself.
Well, get used to it. Because I predict this will not be the last time people will be toasting to you in this abbey. So, how did it feel to face Lilith again? Was it as easy as you made it look?
I won't lie, I didn't think I could do it.
But you did.
Yeah, feels kind of surreal. You know who I wish was here right now to celebrate?
Who?
My dad and brother. I wonder what they would say if they saw me now. Saw who I grew up to be.
Isn't her dad Magneto?
They would most likely be in awe of you.
I don't need them to be in awe of me, but it would be nice if they were proud of me.
I have no doubt that if they were here, right now, they would express their pride.
I like that storyline. If this was a television show, I'd write them a cameo, and there would finally be a real feel-good ending to a season of Wanda. But that's not how the world works. Sometimes I feel like I've been cast as too many different characters in my life, and don't really know who I am, or who I'm supposed to be. Am I Wanda Maximoff, sweet-natured orphan from Transia? Or the scary Scarlet Witch? Because hell if I know.
If it makes you feel any better, I do not know who I am supposed to be either.
No way. You seem to have it all together.
And see this collar?
Yeah, but by the looks of it, I won't be seeing it for long.
This is all that is stopping the darkness inside me from unleashing and causing me to go full demon. Well, in theory, anyway.
It might not be that big of a deal if it breaks, you know.
What do you mean?
You seem comfortable enough handling both your dark and light gifts. Maybe you could do without it.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
No vote of confidence. Just calling it like I see it. It's been great knocking back a few, but I should probably finish this drink and find some way to recharge. Fighting your mom really zapped my energy. Besides, I think Steve wants a word.
Get some rest tonight. You have accomplished much today.
You too, Hunter. I'm going to replay this day in my head over and over again for the rest of my life. Like one of my favorite episodes of that Vampire Hunter show.
It just now struck me how relieved I am that Bruce is back here with us. I guess I didn't realize how some part of me must have given him up for lost.
Are you going to be okay?
Me? I'm feeling better than I have in days. Listen, we've all faced our share of defeats and setbacks lately. And trust me, I know we've got a long way to go before we can call it a night. But right now, I want to let you know how proud I am to be serving alongside you and watching your leadership.
That feeling goes both ways, Cap. Your moral character is unparalleled, which is essential in times like this.
Oh, hey. You're gonna make me blush redder than the stripes on my uniform.
It appears that when you feel your feelings, they run quite deep.
I could go on, but I probably shouldn't. There's still so much to do.
And not enough hands to do it.
At least we gained a couple more. Hands, that is. 4 more if you count Bruce and the Hulk as separate people.
Well, that's an interesting idea.
It has been a long day, so if you are going to reprimand me for acting recklessly, do it quickly.
On the contrary, I've come here to congratulate you. We needed that win. We needed it desperately, and you delivered it to us. I want you to know, no matter what happens, you should feel proud of yourself for what you did today. You put my sister in her place and saved an Avenger while you were at it. You deserve all the kudos you can get.
Wow. She's mellowed.
Wanda is the one you should be proud of. It took great courage to overcome her fear of facing Lilith again. Not to mention Banner, who committed nothing short of atrocities against her.
She is as brave as she is powerful, isn't she?
She is, and she deserves your praise.
Then I will be sure to give it to her. It must have been quite an encounter you had with Lilith. I can see it in your collar. It seems to be on its last legs.
I do not want you to worry about me.
Well, that's not happening.
Have faith it will hold.
This isn't the time for faith. It's about to crack in two, and there's nothing I can do about it. The collar you wear around your neck is irreplaceable. This is it. There are no replacements. It took all my ancestral powers to create it for you. Every last drop. There is nothing left. So in case you were ever wondering why I'm not Super Sarah, now you know. I gave up all my powers to protect you.
Sarah, I did not know. Your sacrifice... I do not have words to express how much it means to me. You are indeed Super Sarah.
You can repay me by doing everything in your power to prevent it from breaking completely.
You have my word. Even if I have to use chewing gum and a paperclip, this collar will hold.
Not sure if that's making me feel any better, but I appreciate the sentiment. I should consult with Agatha in the library, see if there's anything else we should prepare for as the prophecy approaches. I suggest you check in on Banner. I believe he's in the forge. I have no doubt he'd want to meet the warrior who saved him. Oh, and Hunter, good job today.
Yeah, Banner, the other tech nerd, is going to be sharing space with Tony Stark moving forward. And I guess somewhere we've got, way over here, a couple people are having a date, which is kind of cute. And of course, he's by the pool tonight. Be interesting to know what he thinks. He probably has a comment or two. Let's see how he's doing at the pool. Looks like he took a break from the grotto.
Heard about Wanda. Wish I could have seen her smash the Hulk. This guy likes when powerful women do powerful things, so sue me.
Yay.
Wait, I'm talking about it right now, so I've screwed us over. Hope you're up to the task, Hunter.
Oh, he has nothing more to say. Okay, be that way. Where's the dog, anyway? Oh, the dog is near Banner anyway. How very convenient. Let's meet our new member of the dysfunctional family.
Looks like Stark Enterprises is getting into the Midnight Suns branding trade.
Uh-oh.
Kinda glad I didn't face the Hulk, or get face punched by the Hulk. I never want to do that again.
Oh, first things first.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Now. Almost.
If you're here to be angry with me, now's the time to do it.
Angry with you?
I've been making excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done with the terrible things the other guy has done. But this time I have no excuses. I was the worst monster, not him.
Well, 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 look who's poking around Santa's workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Yelling?
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
All I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas. And no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Oh, so they'll be here all night.
Check back with us in the morning, Hunter. We will have something to share then.
Oh yeah?
We got a lot of work ahead of us. Definitely gonna be an all-nighter.
I have so many ideas. We just need time and focus to pull them off. Hunter, how goes it?
I guess they have enough to say,
Can't
huh?
thank Wanda enough for giving Bruce the old come-to-the-light treatment.
And I helped.
You're just lucky my boss lets me miss so much work. Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway.
Okay.
Good thing this is pro bono work. I'm not sure the world could afford a team like this for 2 months.
It is like almost 4 months, you know.
Thanks to the miracle of modern hellfire, we have a near limitless power source that for whatever reason burns ice cold. So much for science, right? Does this place smell funny to you? It's not the hellfire. There's something funky about here. I just can't seem to place. All this time, I figured these flames were connected to some kind of underground caldera. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, time flies when you're having fun. Right, champ?
Wanda eclipsed her own potential. She reached this point faster than I anticipated. Her proper training must continue at a much more advanced level. She is a sorcerer supreme in the making, if I do say so myself.
Cool. Everybody's got an opinion.
Bet old Cathan's hiding under his bed sheets.
Is everybody done saying stuff?
It's just me now. Bruce Banner.
I'm convinced now there's something down there, under the forge. Seriously, ask Strange. It's monster breath. Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts.
I guess when we triggered all this, they finally added more content. Now, who else wants to talk? Don't tell me it's the people over there. Oh, okay. Sarah wants to talk a little bit more. Oh, there she is. I don't know. She just blended into the background for me.
I take it you've talked to Banner.
I have.
How do you think he's readjusting?
He is already hard at work, plotting Lilith's demise.
Oh, then he's back to his old self. I still can't believe you and Wanda managed to bring him back. As I said before, this is a major win for us. We have the Hulk back on our side. It seems the tables have finally turned on Lilith.
Let us not make the mistake of underestimating her. We might think the tables have turned, but in reality, Lilith could have us right where she wants us.
I tend to agree, but I'm giving myself to optimism this time, even if it's the cautious variety. Well, I should probably get back to Agatha. She's been reminding me that it's okay to enjoy the wins when they happen. I suggest you do the same.
Speaking of, before she goes in, let me see if I can get some essences before I leave them to it. I hear someone, but where? Huh? Hello, little booby. Hello, other little booby.
Hunter, hello.
Hi, Agatha. Hello, Ebony. This kitty cat. This is the kind of thing that would have, like, healed Wanda, but I guess it's part of the story. Isn't it nice, doggy? It's nice. Anything else to read? Nothing new to read. Everything's good. I guess I should go to sleep. Everybody's all happy. Actually didn't hear what they had to say.
And you didn't even need my help. I mean, I knew you could do it.
And I even thought about that.
Wow. Feels like we're really a team here.
I heard you took down the Hulk. That must have been quite the experience.
I'm gonna leave those other the two lovebirds alone. Oh my goodness. That was quite a day. And all her codes start at 0. Next time we bring Deadpool. But I think this time it's Wanda's turn. She was knocked out, and that probably needs a little help. Uh-oh.
Finally figured that out, did you?
No word yet from the White House on the cause of the green sky. Many sources are indicating it may be connected in some way to the Hulk.
Why don't you blame Mysterio while you're at it?
Senior government officials speaking off the record have echoed the same sentiments, saying that if this is the Hulk's doing, they are prepared to take any necessary steps to put an end to the threat.
Oh, you mean you want to declare World War Hulk 2? Good luck with that.
But in order to know for sure, they need to locate the Hulk, which is an ongoing question in the halls of power today. Where exactly is the Hulk?
Check outside.
Recent SHIELD activity near the Mount Wundagore site in Transia indicates military action may be necessary.
Too late. We took care of it, champ.
He's talking to the TV. So...
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank.
And that's where we're
I have
headed.
not heard them in so long.
That's where we're
Caretaker
going.
must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
This Wolverines. Who's this? This is Ilyana. I don't think we have something for Ilyana, do we? I don't think any of these are Ilyana. And by the way, this is my experience when the sky turns green. Whatever's out there is out there and nothing grows back. So this is our only time, I think, that we'll be able to get more stuff from reagents. Nothing's gonna grow. Puts a really odd coloring to this place. The whole green thing. Ooh. Ooh, pinching.
It's green.
And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Yes, but it gives the sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to tell me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the midnight sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
K'than is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's go inside. We have work to do.
Robbie. Well, Banner's over here. Also, let me double check. Oh, Wanda doesn't seem to be injured.
Hunter, we should, I should speak with you about what you did to me.
Is that an accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful, of course. It has been so long since I've thought for myself. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled onto her. And by then it was too late. I always thought myself capable of... Well, doesn't even matter. I made a choice, and the world paid for it. The Hulk is not to blame for once. All this destruction was the work of Bruce Banner.
Of course you're to blame, Bruce. I am so glad I'm not tied to colors. It would be like the worst thing to say, and the dumbest thing to say.
Bruce, Lilith's influence is supernatural. You cannot fault yourself for succumbing.
No, I will not be absolved of this. I sought her out, not the other way around.
Did you know what you were seeking?
Well, no. But the result was the same. I can still sense her, you know. Even though you freed me from her influence, she still resides in my head.
How? I remove the stain of Lilith's corruption.
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this moment, her excitement grows as the prophecy nears its end.
Does the link go both ways? Does your presence threaten the Abbey?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter. She can breach it whenever she desires.
It cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier. That was all Lilith needed to enter.
If she has known that long, why not attack the Abbey directly?
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
Explain your theory.
I already told you I can, pardon the simplified expression, read her mind. This isn't theory. These are her thoughts. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more than just killing the lot of you. Of us.
Dr. Banner.
Please, call me Bruce.
Oh, here we go. Questions?
Bruce, in all the time I've known you, I realize how little I know about you. Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Not at all. My life is an open, irradiated book.
May I ask you about the Hulk?
Of course.
When did you first transform into the Hulk?
Years ago, I worked on a device based on Howard Stark's original gamma accelerator. There was an accident, and I soaked up so much radiation I should have died on the spot. Instead, it unleashed a green-skinned manifestation of rage from within me. When I came to my senses, I realized what I'd become. I knew I couldn't be around people. To lose control like that, it still terrifies me. Yet, when I become angry or subjected to intense pain, Bruce Banner retreats for the duration.
Are you and the Hulk different people? Or is he an aspect of your personality?
I've heard contradictory conjecture from hundreds of experts. You see, I'm psychologically fascinating. Everyone has a pet theory. At this point, I think of the Hulk as a different person. Yet I also take full responsibility for his actions. It's why I betrayed him so deeply by working with Lilith. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. In a way, I'm his keeper. He doesn't really understand what happened, but I decided on his behalf, like I always do, and very nearly killed his friends.
Does the Hulk have any thoughts about Lilith?
He finds her... There's some... attraction.
The Hulk has the hots for my mother?
Yes, but he remembers she tried to hurt his friends. That makes him angry. And for the Hulk, anger always wins out.
I had questions about the Avengers.
Go ahead.
What led the Hulk to join the Avengers?
The way Tony tells it, they spent so much time stopping the Hulk from destroying cities, they offered him a job so they could keep tabs on him. But really, they need Bruce Banner. Yes, the Hulk is good to have around when Ultron attacks or Skrulls invade, but my expertise gives the Avengers a crucial edge.
And what is that?
I plan ahead, develop contingencies and worst-case scenarios, solve impossible equations. I'm the only one who thinks it all through. Well, I was.
What do you think of your fellow Avengers?
Before all this, the Hulk and I respect Steve. Strange is fine, but he can aggravate the Hulk. Carol and I don't see eye to eye about where the Avengers should focus our efforts. Still, we're friends outside of work. Plus, she knows how to make Hulk laugh. And Thor, I always appreciate his crass charm. The Hulk likes him because he doesn't need to pull his punches when they're play fighting.
What about Tony?
Ah, Tony. He knows full well the Hulk can reduce him to a fine salsa mist. Yet he constantly pokes and prods. You'd think he was trying to provoke me. But we both respect him for that. He treats us like any other person. He knows what we are, and he's not afraid.
Will the Avengers forgive you for what you did?
Usually I wake up to discover what terrible damage the Hulk has caused. The team always understood and supported me in their way. It's a very different situation. You ask if they will forgive me? I don't know if they should.
But is it possible?
It's possible. But if so, it won't be soon. Nor should it be.
Leave out the fact that Doctor Strange and Hulk are part of another group.
Thank you, Hunter. It took me far too long to find my place. I'm glad it was here.
Hunter, we need to talk in the Forge immediately.
Uh-oh. Also, the Defenders' original lineup were Doctor Strange, Hulk, Silver Surfer, and why am I forgetting one? It's driving me crazy. And I had it a moment ago in my head. Oh, Submariner. Yeah, Namor. There were other people. Isn't Robbie also in need of someone to talk to? And Storm wants to talk. Everybody wants to talk to me. And I don't even know where Robbie is. I don't see him on this. Looks like Storm is at the pool.
Good luck, Hunter. Though I'm sure you won't need it. It's wonderful to see Bruce back in the Abbey. I hope the others are not wary of him.
I do not blame them if they are. We had to fight the Hulk many times.
We all know he was under Lilith's command. We gave Wanda the opportunity to regain our trust, and we should extend that same courtesy to Bruce.
What anyone did under Lilith's control is not reflective of who they are as a person. I'm happy to have him here.
It's also good for morale. Seeing Iron Man and Doctor Strange with more enthusiasm is a nice change of pace.
Do not fault the others if it takes them some time to feel comfortable.
Change isn't meant to be seamless or fast. Although I'm curious now.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing serious. But I am wondering if you think everyone who has ever done something bad is capable of changing.
I think it depends on who needs redeeming.
Would you give, say, your mother a second chance?
I do not think I can answer that.
That's fair. Giving people the opportunity to change can be a liability, and it could backfire. But I think it's always worth the risk. If you'll excuse me, I need to introduce myself to Bruce and apologize for any bruises I left.
Yes. Now, I've mentioned this before, but it's been said, and that's something Hunter and Doctor Strange both know, regardless of any plans that Stark had in trying to defeat her, only Chthon can kill Chthon. He's an elder god. There are catch-22s, and
it was glowing this way when you walked in here?
Yes, it's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the midnight sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes, that's an excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
So I have observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier.
he knows that somebody's got to succeed him, so he's certainly game for anybody who's ready to take over. Excuse me. I know I'm gonna bump.
Hunter, we don't have a lot of time.
I know, I'm listening.
Our time has almost run out, Hunter. If we're ever going to find out what this Godkiller can do, Tony and I need to start researching it now.
Oh, okay, that's a hint.
I know you and Tony will be able to find something helpful. Because the alternative
is too grim to consider.
All right. Then let us find out what this Godkiller is all about.
Excellent. You know what to do at the anvil. Please get us started, Hunter.
Alright. See this? 3 missions with the Hulk, you get more stuff. The Godkiller. Stephen Strange says.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already?
Wait a minute,
This
let
is
me
going
wait.
to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Also, it's a Zen thing, then. You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you?
Always quick to mock the things you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm honestly interested this time. Maybe I can adapt your technique into something normal people can use.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
You guys finished? Okay. Stephen Strange's notes are, this is an evil thing made by evil men. What does that say? If this is the solution to our problems. Tony Stark says, all weapons are evil. If anyone knows that, I do. I wish there was another way, kid. But if you're going to have to face your mother with this thing, we better be damn sure it's going to work. So. Alright.
Got more coil for me? Time to work. This is some of my best work.
See now, epic, epic, epic. Really? Across the board epic. I'm impressed. Pity we don't need anything. It really is just a matter of... I know there's another reroll. Another free mindbender. Do we want another free mindbender, or do we, want to keep the one that gives us heroism? God, it's a free mindbender. I think my mind's bending just thinking about it. You know what? I'm gonna take these two, and I'm gonna salvage Chaos Rain. Oh my God! Yes. So when am I going to get Summon Charlie, or did I lose that? Because
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Because I've been answering questions. I've been answering questions and heading towards balance again. Okay, so okay. That was epic. Now I'm going to bring our... we got the hero op here. And so we want to make sure.
Shield's saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event?
This is not an Avengers-level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof. I've been there. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me. Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
Oh, bad camera.
I'm at a loss, Wanda. Hydra is everywhere right now. People are dying at their hands, yet Lilith is about to unleash Chthon. I honestly don't know what to do. Do we let innocent people die while we make a move against Lilith? Or try to save as many people as possible before we confront her?
You're asking me for advice?
I love it.
I am. You were close to Lilith. You can help guide me towards the right decision.
Help as many people as you can.
But don't you think she's using it as a decoy while she completes the prophecy?
The opposite, actually. Now that the Midnight Sun is here, Lilith is counting on us confronting her right away. But the thing is, she needs us to confront her to make the prophecy come true. So, we have time to save as many people as possible. And that's exactly what we should do.
Then that's what we will do. Thank you, Wanda.
Anytime, Sarah.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn.
Well, before I talk over there, I'm going to check in here.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely keep you out of that tower. Any excuse to ring those damn things. You don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
I took care of that for you.
Excellent. Ah, the black tie masked cocktail hour was a thick hint that the next part would be weird. Everyone gathered at the gallery, overlooking a single man trying desperately to find a way out. When the gates opened and the vampires started pouring in, Nico and Jones had seen enough. Jones' cry of, "Party's over, people! You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here," was even more impactful with a stake through a vampire's heart. And if you stay here, me and Nico might confuse you for a vampire. Your call. Look at that. She sits on it like a broom. Okay.
See you soon.
The legend walks among us.
There you are, Hunter. I need to speak to you. It's important. So, the Midnight Sun has arrived. Despite our best efforts, threatening to end the lives of millions.
And Cthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
Oh, yes.
I agree. Life is too precious. We must save everyone we can.
You agree? I have to say, I was expecting you to say something along the lines of, Lilith is just using our compassion against us.
She might be, but as I have learned, there is a place for compassion, even in war. If our objective is to save human life, then let us save as many as possible. Hydra's everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you, but I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before our final showdown with Lilith.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I've dreamed of fighting side by side with such a warrior.
Well, now is your chance. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
Yeah, I know. It's just a busy morning, yeah? There's somebody else I gotta talk to. Not sure who it is. Oh, everybody has to talk. Where is Robbie? Is Robbie at the, Good Lord. Is Robbie at the Hell Ride or in the living room? I don't know. I only have a few minutes. They're not in the chapel, no. I get the feeling he's out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing it though. They're still outside, is that it? Most of them in the war room. But that's not them. Yeah, let me get past the range of this. And I could see if Robbie's at the in the garage there. I thought so. They're at the shop. Just trying to find them.
The slumbering giant beneath the darkest of holds.
Does slumbering giant refer to Banner, Cathan, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore.
I gotta go check in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens?
No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay, everyone just said different things to me and I'm not sure which one to respond to.
How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride.
A little stressed, though, is it? Good lord. Look at everybody.
I'm not even sure demonic horde is the appropriate term. I gotta ask Miko for a refresher on occult terminology.
How do you feel about taking down an elder god?
I've trained Sparky to go for a demon's sensitive areas. Can't speak for other Ghost Riders, but this one loves keeping the end times at bay. This, Hunter, is my time to ride against the forces of hell.
And are you prepared for the less desirable scenario where we do not make it?
Nope, I'm in complete denial. It's gonna go like this. Save the world, go home, give my brother a big hug, throw a barbecue for the neighborhood.
Do you not have greater aspirations? Trust me, after you defeat a deity, you will be hungry for your next challenge.
Gotta be the Ghost Rider of East LA for a bit. Maybe I'll finally tackle Rancho Cucamonga. Ever been to Rancho Cucamonga? Lots of badness that needs to be put in its place. If you need a break, you can tag along.
I had one. It was a few centuries too long.
2 words. Street tacos. Get the cabeza. Oh, don't ask what it is.
And how are you passing the time until our big moment?
I tuned the Hell Ride for the 4th time. I read the last page of all my comics just in case. And, you know, trying to be chill before my head catches fire. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up. The 5th time's the charm.
Well, I don't have much time on this stream, so I really want to get this through.
Both you and Blade seem rather unfazed about the imminent invasion of this dimension by a homicidal elder god.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario I've lived through.
Just how many have you been through, Carol?
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event when you just have to let go and, I don't know, roll with it. All you have to do is be ready to fight for what you care about when the time comes.
I will stand ready to fight for life, then. And when I say life, I mean Charlie.
That dog is totally adorbs. Well, half dog. What is he? A demon dog?
I believe the breed is technically called a hellhound.
Right. Well, I'm fighting for my fur baby too. Call me a crazy cat lady, but I am not going to let some hangry elder god eat Chewie. Or your dog. Not on my watch.
We must all draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Pet eating is definitely mine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about what you can't control. You'll face Lilith soon enough.
What should I do between now and then?
How you spend your possibly last moments on this version of Earth is your choice. I, for one, have always been curious about what's really under the hood of Robbie's ride, and tonight, I'm determined to find out.
Okay, I'm going to take a moment and restart the stream. And I'll just cut it together. It's better that way, trust me. So Peter, if only I was facing you in a way that I could actually
Sorry
talk
about
to
that.
you.
Hello.
This is not working.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Can I speak to people?
The best way for me to help Aunt May, MJ, everyone back home is to be here. But being here, I just wish I was back with them. They worry about me. But the only way to ensure nobody gets hurt is to throw myself at the big, scary, Lilith-shaped problem.
We are defenders.
No way, you were in the Defenders too? Doctor Strange recruited me once, but he told me it was a secret. We were secret Defenders. Oh, wait, does that mean I shouldn't have told you?
Oh, don't be silly.
No, pretend I didn't say anything.
It is not easy, Peter. With or without a mask, people worry about us, and we worry about them.
Sounds about right. I just wish I could warn them, you know? Something.
You look cool, calm and collected, considering the circumstances.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing, but you know that. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit hits the fan with Cthon, there's no other place I'd rather be than parked right here with my friends.
I am proud to be counted among your friends, Eric.
Same. Life in the Abbey would certainly suck without you, which is why we gotta make the most of the good times while we can. Because when the shit gets unreal, we might not have any time left.
Whew. Everybody likes more stuff and everything better. Sounds like whatever we have in reagents, that's what we have, and I don't think we're gonna get any more during this at this point, because that's the experience I had when I last played. I'll just take one reagent as an example, if I could find one. Should have thought that was when it was going to happen. I don't know if those reset either. I don't remember that, but I know for sure that, you know, once you get this, this is not going to grow back here. That's it. That's all she wrote on the plants in here. Anyway, a lot happened. A lot's going on. And I think at this point, I am going to call it a stream. I'm just going to tack the other one onto it. Now, oh, this was the morning. Let's take a look quickly and see what the mission table has. We've got Tomb Dracula.
Fine, speak.
We have Tomb Dracula, but we also have other stuff. And eventually, we're gonna have a mission. Okay, defeat a Nest Mother. I can imagine that. Coming next. This is the Tomb of Dracula one. And recover Hydra data. And this one's got a legendary artifact. And what do we have here? Capture a Hydra agent. Summoning Circle. Operations Assault. Something tells me it's going to be all about this. And I don't remember what sets it in motion, but you know we have to do a side mission anyway before. I'm just surprised there wasn't anything locked. But you know, I'm not gonna click start it, but look at all the people involved in this. In other words, we don't have much say in this. This is exactly who's there. This is a Blade story. Tomb of Dracula, which I'm glad, it's funny they call it that. Tomb of Dracula, the comic book, one of the main protagonists was in fact Blade. So I see Blade is sort of heading this. And Hunter is not in this. Interesting that they've got the choice of characters. It's all the DLCs and Blade for this. So that's going to be interesting. So anyway, until then, and I could see defeating a Nest Mother is going to be the first thing. with Wolverine, which is perfect! And get to see how Hulk is. In fact, before we do anything, let's take a look at our friend Hulk. See, now he's here. Under H. We've got Smash, apply stun, gain a rage. He's got a rage meter, just like, you know, in Fuegos. Gain rage. It doesn't consume rage. Challenging roar, taunt, gain a rage for each enemy targeting Hulk. Rampage, chain 3, and taunt. Thunderclap, knock back and apply stun to each enemy in line. And let's look forward to the better stuff. So, how to customize? You can't customize this. This is all he wears. There is absolutely nothing else. He's just going to be an office nerd. It's kind of sad that they went that way. I'm not in a rush to do the Fallen Hulk. Meister was also a bad guy, by the way. Interesting that he has everybody's stuff on it, right? Right here is... When you put Maestro on, this is Agamotto, Captain America, obviously, Iron Man and Ghost Rider, Hunter's Blades, a patch of Spider-Man. There's Nico's Staff of One. See, now I'm wondering what that really is on his back. Because Hunter uses 2 blades, but Blade uses a blade, and I don't see anything bladey here. Unless one represents me and one represents him. I don't know what Ileana would be, if that were the case. Interesting. What this red represents, probably Scarlet Witch, I don't know. It's supposed to have everybody on it, but I'm not catching exactly what everything is. Anyway, that's weird. Let's keep classic. I like a good classic. And we're gonna call it a stream. And I'm gonna splice them together. So we have one single one, this and the rest of the of this part added to it. Thanks for watching. It was really truly an adventure and truly an aftermath. Till next time.